Hi, it's a clothes show offering. Uh, so I went to the mall yesterday. Um, I went to my last day of Prism, right? And I'll talk about that a little bit. So, like, it was my last day of Prism before I move, and they were so nice to me. Um, yeah, we can talk a bit, and then I'll show you all the clothes and everything. You can kind of see my outfit, but not completely. It's just there's a lot to say. Um, yeah, stick around. So I went to Prism. It's my last day of Prism. Uh, there was a cake because I was promised a cake. I mean, I don't know. No one said I promise there will be a cake, but Adrian said. Adrian's one of the facilitators, one of the adult facilitators that watches the teens. He was like, see, Prism is a. If you guys don't know, because I know a lot of you are new, Prism is it's PRISM, Prism, not like prison, Prism. It's a queer slash LGBTQ plus. I usually say queer because it's faster and stuff, but anyway, it's a place for um, you know, like gay and bisexual, transgender, etc., people to join, to gather, and it's teens. It's for teens. They also have one for preteens, but obviously I was in the teens one because I'm like a teen. I'm a teen, you know. Um, and like it's for them to gather and do activities and meet new friends, and they're like watched by facilitators, adult facilitators. So there's always like I think three to a um to a meeting, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's really cool. It's like free. Some of the events you have to pay for, but those are like big events, whereas just the meetings, they're every Saturday and they're free. Um, so yeah. Anyway, this time, it was my last meeting because I'm moving, and so there was a cake for me and everybody there. Like we all shared it, and I had a delicious slice. It was a chocolate cake, which is great. I love chocolate cake. It's one of my favorite types of cake. It was a very good chocolate cake as well. It was like fancy. It must have been a bit expensive. It was a store bought one, but really good one. Um, had like whipped cream and little chocolatey chunks on it and stuff. It was fancy, dude. And like the frosting kind of tasted cream cheesy. I think it was like a cream cheese kind of frosting, which is delicious. I loved that. It was a great fucking cake. I didn't even like specify what I wanted. They just happened to pick a great cake. So that was really cool. And during the part where we like kind of we did introductions, cuz you do that at Prism, like you go around and you state your name and your pronouns, and then you'll say something about yourself, like or whatever. Like they'll give you a thing to say. They'll be like, what's your favorite superhero, or what's your favorite song, or it's usually what's your favorite this, what's your favorite that. That's typically what it is, but there can be other questions too. This time it was like, what's your favorite musical, and also what's your favorite thing about Sid, me. So everybody took turns. It was kind of embarrassing, but it made me smile. Everyone said such nice things about me. um, and that was awesome. They were like, we love your style, we love how genuine you are, we love how like positive you are, all this stuff. It was great. um yeah, so that was super cool. Everyone was so fucking nice. It was almost too much, but it was good. It was good too much. It was good too much, not bad too much. I was overwhelmed, but I was excited. um and like my best friend Jay, I mean, I have multiple best friends, but like Jay is definitely like my best Prism friend. He was there, and um he gave me an octopus. So I guess I'll show the octopus now. I've got a bunch of plushies to show, but I'll show the octopus first. So he gave me this octopus. Um, the octopus's name is Jello. This is Jello. I kind of generally like, for my toys these days, I usually just like use I'll like have their official pronouns as just all pronouns, because like, why not, That's fun, that's cool. It leaves room for flexibility, and it's like, you know, that's I use all pronouns, and it's like, I don't know, I just yeah. So, yeah. Um and Jay wrote on the tentacles, said, "Jay, heart you. J heart me. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Jay is super nice. He's very cool. And also my friend Bucky was there, and I gave Bucky their present. It was not an octopus. It was an alien plushie that I made for them because they made me a bracelet. My throat's been hurting a bit. That's a thing. That's just a thing. Okay, and like the activity that we did was like it was mental health awareness. It's mental health awareness month at Prism. Like they do different themed months, and this one was mental health awareness. And so we were doing like we were talking about that. And it was cool. There was someone there, a visitor, like a guest, who was like a professional, like kind of I guess like a psychologist or psychiatrist. She used to be like a therapist, and like I don't quite know. She said she's also worked in the like the S hotline, you know, the sewer slide hotline, you know the one, the S hotline, sewer slide, you feel me? So she did that, and she just that's something she's done in her life, and so she talked to us about various mental health stuff, and nothing got too serious or dark, but at the same time it wasn't like superficial and like it wasn't like just like be mindful and meditate and all this. Like we were getting genuine insight and stuff, and it was an open-ended conversation. We could all chime in and listen to each other and stuff. It was great. Some people like vented about things they've gone through, and like she provided valid and like insightful responses, and kind of helped them process it a little bit, in just a short amount of time, like kind of quick but helpful stuff, and that was cool. And then we got to like do an activity where we would draw on these big posters. We could like form groups of people per poster, and we would like draw our ideal world and like stuff that what would be in that ideal world. I just drew little cute animals and stuff. I drew like a snail and a cat, cause yeah, I didn't get too deep with it. We were encouraged to be creative and not think too hard about it, and we did a few other things too, but that's like the highlights, I did get a notebook from there. I'll show you that. Let me see where I put it. Cause we were writing some stuff down in our notebooks. And I got a free one. Yeah, sometimes we get free stuff from there, and it really rocks. So, this is my notebook that I got from there. That's a drawing of me. Looks kind of crazy. Because I'm a little crazy, And, like, there's little stickers and such. It's really cute, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, we wrote some stuff in the journals and shit. Not really important to go over that, just stuff. So after that, the big thing happened, which is crazy. Like, Jay, like, after we were about to leave, Jay was like, hey, do you want to hang out after Prism? And I'm like, yes. So, it was arranged for me and Jay to go shopping. I ended up being able to get my mom to give me $20. I have to do some chores to, like, earn the $20, but, like, she gave it to me first, so I would be able to shop, and now I'm gonna do the chores, like, today. So, yeah, and also Bucky came, my friend Bucky. Bucky came too because I invited them, and they asked their mom, and they got to come with us, and it was super cool. So we three maniacs went to the mall, and we got all kinds of stuff. I got a little, some of it I bought, some of it I stole, some of it I kind of like, Bucky was very generous, and they spent a little money on me. Not just a little, probably like at least $30. They got like $100 from their mom, and I think they ended up getting more money than that or something. I don't really know exactly what went down, but yeah, they spent like a good chunk of their cash on me. It wasn't like, okay, when I talked about that with them, they were like, it's not my money, it's my mom's money, and I'm like, kinda is your money though. It was given to you for you to use, so it kinda is you spending your money on me. I just wanted to like, I wanted to like, I don't know, acknowledge that like this was a sacrifice, right? This was, you know, and I appreciate it. I really do. I mean, sometimes I feel pretty bad when I get my friends to spend money on me, but I've also done that before with friends. Like, it's not just me being take, take, take. Like, I try to, you know, but I've never spent money on Bucky specifically, but like, you know, if it comes to it and I have the cash, then I will in the future, you know. Um, and I mean, it was like that. It was an equal exchange where they made me a bracelet, and then I made them the not octopus. I keep wanting to say that, the alien. Um, so um, so yeah, you know, I'm not just out here taking advantage of somebody. I'm really like we're doing friendship stuff here, man. You know, it's not just me being evil. You know, I hope, I hope. Um, but yeah, everyone's so kind, man. Or at least everyone was yesterday. Very kind to me. Um, so yeah, some of the stuff I'm wearing right now is stuff that I got from the mall. So like if you look closely, I've got this choker. And I've added some stuff to it. Like it wasn't just like this when I got it. It had these smaller chains and it had this star thing, but it didn't have this like bigger chain and it didn't have the little axolotls. These were like earrings. But I got rid of the earring part and just like put the like kind of fastened them on with safety pins and put them on the choker, and I think it's so cool and unique, you know? It's unique, but it's also like kind of trendy, like in a good way. Like it's weirdo trendy. It's not like, you know, straight person trendy, right? Like it's for the kids, right? The kids really like axolotls, you know. It's popular with like the I don't know, the weirdos, the queers, the youngsters. It's axolotls are a sort of trendy animal on the internet and stuff, and you know, it's because they're adorable and really weird and cool, and they're one of my favorite animals. So yeah. Um, and as you can see, I've got this NB shirt, this non-binary shirt. This is the non-binary colors, you know. This is a crop top, like on top of another shirt. So I've got some pins on there. I've got like this one, which is it's like a moon and a sun and there's like some mushrooms. It's cool. I've got like a couple of X safety pin things here, like little safety pin X's. This is like a little alien in a garden or something. And then this one says Black Punk Now. And I was inspired to get that pin, but I also feel weird about it because obviously I'm not black. And the wording of it, Black Punk Now, it almost makes, like, I don't think anyone would interpret it this way, but I just get anxious that it seems like I'm trying to tell black people what to do. Like, black people, you should be like me. Like, no. I just think that, like, I want to know more about the history of non-white people within the punk scene, because they exist. But, like, you know, my favorite punk bands are white. And that's just honest truth. And it's not out of preference, it's just because, like, they got more successful because of, you know, shitty things in the world. I mean, yeah, you know, I feel like if we lived in a world where racism wasn't a thing, you know, which is kind of hard to imagine because it's so baked into everything, it's so gross. But, if it didn't exist, I feel like, you know, but punk still existed, like, yeah, no, it would be diverse. It wouldn't be like, oh, only these white bands are getting popular and getting rich and getting famous, or whatever, you know, people of color are also doing that in the hypothetical world. Anyway, I do know, like, one black punk band, and they're called Death, and they're cool, but I don't know any of their songs. I've heard of them, I've watched videos about them, but I couldn't, like, tell you a lot about them, you know? Um, they were cool as hell, though. Yeah. So, you know, we're just chatting, aren't we? We're just chatting. I got this cool bracelet. It says "fuck you," and it's got an alien on it. It was like a part of a 2-pack of friendship bracelets. The other one said "fuck you too," and it had a little alien on it too. And Bucky wanted that. Like, I only, you know, it was a 2-pack, right? So, and I had 2 friends, and obviously I wanted to keep one of the bracelets, so I was like, what do I do? You know, 2 friends, I have to choose one. And, like, Jay was like, it's okay, it's not my style, and I'm like, okay, okay. So I gave it to Bucky, because Bucky wanted it. So me and Bucky have friendship bracelets, yeah, yeah, crazy stuff, crazy stuff. See, when I got it, I didn't even make the connection that it was a friendship bracelet. I just thought, oh cool, I get 2 bracelets. I didn't think like, oh, I should give one of my friends one. Because, I don't know, a little stupid, it's okay. It's okay, a little stupid, yeah. And I'm wearing the Bucky bracelet here. It says, Sid, that's me. It's got little stuffs on it, so cute. Hold on. Oh. Bleh. Whew. My throat's raw. It's sore from, I don't know, stuff. But yeah, more stuff to show you, though. Tons of cool stuff. First, just check out the outfit I'm wearing, though. Like, I got these, like, these, thigh fucking thingamajigs, the little sock garters or whatever. They're, like, holographic and sparkly. Like, this part is holographic and then this part is sparkly. And they've got little spikes and hearts. Very glitter punk, very good. The socks are cool. Yeah, I've got, like, 2 belts on. Yeah, 2 belts, you see. 2 belts. Crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm not wearing any shoes, but that's alright. You don't always need shoes. So I'll show you some of the other stuff I got. Just, yeah. I, got these socks. They've got, like, snails and mushrooms on them. Very cool, you know? The kids like stuff like this. I like stuff like this, you know? I don't do stuff just because it's trendy, like, but when something's trendy and I get why, like, then I'm gonna be in on it, right? Like, sometimes things are popular for a reason. Sometimes things are popular because they're good, you know? But not always. Sometimes things are popular and they're really stupid. And that's just how it is, you know? To completely avoid trends, it's kind of like a pretentious thing and you're limiting yourself, you know? So it's like, you gotta, you gotta be true to yourself, really. Yeah, I know. Self-help, man. It's a self-help video, dude. No, it's not. I got, got a couple of lip glosses. They're, iced lemon pound cake flavored. And, or scented, I don't know if you're supposed to call it flavored or scented. I assume it's edible because, like, I mean, you're not supposed, it's not a food, but I assume that it's non-toxic because you put it on your mouth, so it could easily get in the mouth, and then if it's toxic, then you probably got a lawsuit on your hands, so I'm assuming it's, like, it's non-toxic, but it's not food either, you know. Anyway, yeah, it's not very good lip gloss, though. Like, it's just clear. It's not really a color or anything. It just makes your lips look shiny, but it smells good. I don't know. Might give them away or something, I don't know, man. I already opened one and used it, but the other one's unopened, so, you know, we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll find a use for it. Because I've got better lip gloss, you know, with, like, actual color in it, but it's also shiny. It's cool. Here's this, like, holographic fanny pack thing I have, and, this is my new accessory to it. This is Croy the axolotl. Croy is spelled C-R-O-I-X, and it's a gender-neutral French name that means cross. It's like a Christian thing, which, you know, it's not really a point of why I named them Croy. I just like it because it's a gender-neutral name and it sounds cool. Croy. I mean, I think, like, the authentic French way to pronounce it is craw or something, but, English-speaking people usually pronounce it Croy, so that's what I do. I think it sounds a bit better than craw. Craw makes me think of crawfish, which are, like, mediocre food. just too much work. They're so small, you know. They're just so too much work for like only a little bit of meat each, you know, a piece. But yeah, he's so cute. Little tail. Aw. Crazy how he just twerked for the camera like that. Yeah. These are really badass. I got these at Earthbound. That's like a hippie store. It's cool crystal sunglasses. They're not too dark. For different occasions, you need different types of sunglasses. Like, sometimes you need some that are proper dark, but usually in my experience, that's too much, and you need some that are kind of toned down so you can still see pretty well. And these are like that. You can still see pretty well in these. And they're so cool, dude. They look crunchy. They look like crystals. Crazy stuff. They look like rock candy. I want to eat them. It's awesome. Yeah. Let me look around. I know one last thing I'm going to show you, but I gotta make sure I'm not thinking, like, forgetting any other stuff. My throat, bro. Bro, my throat. Throw my boat. Spoonerism. Spoonerism. Get in. Get inside the boat. And throw it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Spoonerisms, though. Look it up. The name of my channel is a Spoonerism. We're out here doing wordplay. We're playing games, man. With language. Crazy stuff. Okay, yeah. I think I've done all the stuff except this last thing. So... It's Grr! It's Grr! It's Grr from Invader Zim. It's the official Grr merchandise. Before, the only Grr plushie I had was this bootleg, like, off-brand one that my mom got it on eBay, and it's, like, not very good. I'll show it to you. See, he's weird. His color is kind of, like, pinkish, like, flesh-colored, you know? And, like, it doesn't have the circle on the back, you know? And, like, he's just kind of flat. He's cute, right? But he's not Grr, is he? You know? He doesn't have the magic that Grr does. But he's still cool, you know? Maybe I'll give him away or something. 'Cause someone could like this. But, yeah, 'cause I've got a better one now. Ha, I threw him. Isn't that cruel? Good thing he's not alive. But what if he is? Anyway. Craziest thing. This Grr came with the thing. This is his costume. It's got 2 zippers on it. 2 zippers, you see. Yeah. And he can, like, go in there. And, I'll do that. I'll show you. So, yeah. This is epic. This was, like, $40. I had to get, Bucky to, you know, work their magical ways and buy me it. But not, like, all of it. Like, I think... Like, I had $20, so I paid, like, half, and he put another $20 on there, and then he spent $10 on Croy. So, yeah, I think I used, like, at least $30 from him, but I'm pretty sure he also they paid for my food. Sorry. Bucky, if you're watching this, I apologize. Yeah, they paid for my food. I'm pretty sure. And we had Chick-fil-A. We had, like... it's crazy, because we're queer, and we went to fucking Chick-fil-A. Like, we were talking about how crazy that is. And I'm only, like, new, I'm pretty, how do I put this? I'm kind of rambling, sorry, but I'm not super crazy about chicken. Like, chicken's good, and when I want chicken, but, I don't know, I kind of like a hamburger better. But yeah, I did get like a chicken sandwich, and it was really good. It was a spicy chicken deluxe. It had like tons of lettuce on it, like crazy lettuce. They did not skimp on the lettuce. It was like a full salad in there. And tomato and spicy stuff. It was like, chicken, obviously, spicy chicken. And, let's see, Oh yeah, and I got these waffle fries, and we got the Polynesian sauce. It was great. It was great. I love my friends so much. It's kind of hard to do this, like, to put his limbs where they need to go in the thing. Like, cause see, it would be easier if this was just one zipper, but it's two. It's not connected. There's like a little disconnection in there, so makes it difficult. But I want you to see what he looks like when he's in his costume. I love Gur. He's my favorite character from Invader Zim, which is one of my favorite cartoons. Invader Zim rocks. Very good show. We're working on it. We're working on it. Don't worry. You will see. I have to do some packing today, and I have to mow the lawn later. That's the chore I have to do for my mother. And, yeah, 'cause, you know, she gave me that money. This is so difficult, bro. Wow. Yeah, it's almost done, almost done. Just getting that foot in there. There we go. Kind of putting him right. See, the thing about it is they stuffed the eyes of the costume, and they didn't stuff the eyes of the actual figure, which is kind of the opposite of how I would have expected it, but, not gonna mess with that, not gonna alter it, because, you know, maybe they knew what they were doing. The problem, though, is that, like, the eyes get lumpy like this, and you have to, like, reshape them whenever you pick him out of the the costume, or else he'll just look a little weird. I'm sure this was a bit challenging to, like, design and stuff, because, you know, it's a fancy toy, and that's why it was so expensive. Been on kind of a plushie craze lately. Just like cute stuff, man. So, he's still lumpy. He's like, let me just try and stuff that down a bit. Yeah, yeah. So here he is. Oh, God. Here he is. He's kind of funny looking. He's cute. Grr. This is him in his little doggy costume. It's a dog. It's what it's supposed to be, like a weird dog. Little tail. So cute. I prefer Gur in his robot form, like his regular. I prefer him naked, without his little costume, his little disguise. Because I like the design of it better. But this is cute too. Obviously, I love this. So yeah, it's cool that It's just such a cool toy. I'm really happy about this. So yeah, this is like 30 minutes long. I'm gonna cut it now. I will check one more place to make sure there's nothing else. Okay, that's all. Have a nice day, man. Okay, bye, love you.